Hello, good morning. Happy Friday. This is Lada from Radiant Yin, and today is March the 6th, 2026. Pretty big energies every day. It continues, right? We knew that Fire Horse will start and everything will be happening so fast, and it does. I want to keep it very short and sweet today. What I was guided to create and to talk to today is love. Love is a choice. Love as energy. And we are currently really facing the collective shadow coming out and also our personal shadow. For some of you, this might be a new thing to look more within, starting to see your patterns that contribute to how you create your life. For some of us, this is not a new journey. And no matter if it's new or not, we are being all faced with a choice. I spent yesterday evening looking at what's happening here in America, or the Epstein files, more and more getting recovered, more and more of corruption and abuse and trafficking and so many things that we were collectively turning our eye away from, right? What is uncomfortable? Let's just not talk about it. Let's just not look there. Let's just focus on what's happy and what feels good. However, when we do that, the shadow keeps growing. And one day it will bite us in the ass. And this is exactly what's happening. And that is truth collectively, and that is also the truth personally. And as I was meditating in the evening and this morning, I realized there's something incredible happening. There are all these humans stepping into their power, into their truth. They had enough. They had enough of the corruption. They had enough of all this manipulation and control. They had enough of certain parts of our societies being more than the others, and the world being corrupted and controlled through money. And I see so many incredible women and men in their passion, in their light, in their truth. They don't care anymore if they're going to upset anybody. They don't care what anybody else thinks about them. They don't care about the domesticated politeness. They just care about the light of the truth that comes through them, through their heart, through their bodies. And it's just so incredible. It's just so inspiring to watch. And this is what the timeline of love is. There can be a very spiritualized idea of love, the whole love and light, let me just turn my blind eye, look in another direction. That is very kind of just self-centered idea, right? It's just me. It's just another continuation of the ego consciousness. And when you start really, really awakening, when you let that light come through you and you start remembering there's a passion there. There is a passion that starts moving through you. Your heart opens, your body opens, you start remembering. And part of it is that we are also a we. I am also a we. There is a collective energy, collective consciousness. And with the war that's happening and that's going to be spreading, that's something I have foreseen for quite a while. It is also showing us we just don't live in the separated idea of states, or, oh, this is one state and this is another state. We're a global world now. If there's disbalance in one part of the world, it's going to be affecting other part of the world. And so we are all here to be making a choice. The choice is not being ignorant. The choice is not, oh, I'm just going to turn a blind eye and just going to pretend like it's not happening, and because I just live in my own bubble. We are making a choice. What timeline are we going to be walking? Is it the old timeline of fear, which is control, turning blind eye, being ignorant, or is it the timeline of love, which is also joy, which is also our passion, peace, connection, integrity? That's a timeline of love. One thing I would like to mention about timelines, I see a lot going on about timelines. And yes, absolutely. However, you are the one who creates your timeline. You are your timeline. Your timeline is you, is within you. You are creating your time. Time is not something external outside of us. We are the ones who are creating it. And so all this timeline talk is amazing, but just be aware not to think it's something that's outside of you, that's being created somehow outside of you. You are the one who is creating it. So if you want to create a timeline of love, you become it. And truth is also timeline of love. That is also timeline of love. So I'm going to invite you and I'm going to guide us through a very short exercise or very short meditation that I do, and you can do it many times a day to reset. So how about you start your day today with really bringing that timeline, that consciousness of love, and embodying it within yourself, and then go about your day. And then you can come to it many times a day if you need to. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes, and I'm gonna with you, like, let's close our eyes together. And if you're ever in doubt, what's the present moment? Your body is always in present moment. Let's touch our body. Give yourself a hug. I keep sleeping more and more, just really hugging myself. And it's been so supportive. We often think somebody else should do it for us. Well, it's nice if they do, but damn, if you're not gonna love yourself, who else will? I mean, it's our job to love ourselves. So giving yourself, like, just bring that consciousness and just notice, is it hard? Does it bring out emotion? Does it feel really good? Like, yay, oh, I love you. So this is your present timeline. This is where your body is. This is where you want to embody, create, right here. Okay? And connect with your heart. Let's all put our hand on our heart and breathe into that space. We are made of love. Love is our essence. It's not that romantic spiritual bullshit. It's a vibration. It's a fabric of existence. Just as you breathe into your own heart, notice you're connecting to all the hearts. The fabric of existence. And allow a color to come up as you're doing it. First color that comes up for you when you're tapping into this. And then start breathing that color in. And as you breathe out, just release any fear. And fear can look like control. I need to control this, I need to control this, I need to plan, I need to, being stuck in the past. So let's take another deep breath. Breathe in that color of love for you right now. Into your whole body, so your whole body is filled with it. And as you breathe out, release any fear. You can imagine it's pouring down to the earth. And the earth is sucking it in. And transforming it in the center. Let's take another deep breath. Breathe in and see your whole body filled with that color. And breathe out anything that's old, no longer present, no longer your truth. And now let that color expand all around you. So it creates like an egg of energy around you. And breathe out anything that's not in alignment with this frequency. And now let's turn it into a column of light. So you're sitting or standing in a column of this colorful light that's connected below to the center of the planet and connected above to the source of everything. And let's breathe in and fill that column with this color energy of love. And then breathe out and release from your body anything that stands. You can even move it. I often find I hold energy in my shoulders and the back of my heart. But it's changing. Let's take another deep breath. Breathe into that column from the center of the earth up through your body to the source of everything. And then breathe out anything that's based in fear. And now let's savor this moment. And own this. Own your frequency of love. Allow your heart to be soft and vibrate at that frequency. Like a chalice filled with the energy of love. And this is what I really see Holy Grail as. Holy Grail is not something external, a chalice to look for, another thing to conquer, achieve. It is within us. When we are really open, when we're grounded and connected to the universe, connected in our heart, there's this divine cosmic energy moving through us. And we're so full of ourselves that that energy starts pouring around us and starts grounding into the earth. And it never runs out. The cup never overrunneth because we're plugged in. And this is where alignment starts happening. And we start seeing those people whose hearts are also open, who are also making a choice to be present. Because we can't choose until we see it all, until we acknowledge, well, this also exists. If there's love, there's hate. If there's love, there's fear. If there's life, there's death. By ignoring one part of the polarity, we're not making a choice, we're bypassing. We're in ignorance. But the moment you can accept it all, then you can truly choose. Then you become powerful, energetically. So I wish you a beautiful day, beautiful weekend. We continue having some incredible astrology here, lots of relationships. So may this weekend bring you lots of love of all different forms, and mainly loving yourself just exactly the way you are, because there's nobody exactly like you. Bye.